radio dispatch. Do you know who this is?
No, who is this is?
Hello and welcome to TradeWithoutEmotion.com. Today we're going to take a look at MBI trading on the New York Stock Exchange. Today the stock made about a 7.5% move today, which is exceptionally well for a New York Stock Exchange stock. Quickly, I'd like to point out that I was checking out shortsqueeze.com. They showed a considerable short position in this stock, and as you'll see later in the video, that we are at a double bottom, and a lot of buying pressure we're going to get is from shorts covering. So let's take a look at the chart and see why this was such an excellent trade and such an easy trade to actually spot. Here we have a daily 3-month chart of MBI coming down to our candlesticks. As you can see, we are in a confirmed downtrend. Let me make that white so it's more visible. Excuse me. We are in a confirmed downtrend. However, this is about to be broken. Today we almost broke it with the high of the day at 510. But as you can see, we are making lower lows. So basically what we've got is a symmetrical triangle. How this works is you want the triangle to break out further to the left of the apex of the triangle, which would be over here. So we've got two converging trend lines, and we've got the stock moving up, and what we're looking for is a break to the upside, and then usually we get a really bullish move. Let's start with some simple support and resistance lines. As you can see clearly, we're going to call today at $5.10 our resistance, as we've got some pretty good areas right here and right here that show significant resistance. Our next one is at about 547, which I'll give at our EMA 31. Beyond that, I think we're looking pretty easy. I'm just looking to get through these two resistance lines, and then that'll take us to our downtrend line that we're trying to break and bust out of this symmetrical triangle. Looking at support here, we have our first one we have at 465, which would be our previous high of the previous day. And then moving down again, we have it at about 433, 432. I'm liking these areas in half this candlestick and right here. So as you can see, we've got a low right here and a low right here. And this stock is obviously, if you don't know technical analysis, this is pretty easy to figure out. As you can see, it's moving really good. I just want to point out that the bullish move would be the breakout of this symmetrical triangle. This is confirmed by our volume. As you can see, we're moving up on volume, which is definitely something we always want to be looking at. When the stock's moving up, you definitely want the confirmer to in volume moving up. If it were moving down, that would be what we call negative divergence, which we certainly don't have going on right here. Looking down at some of the indicators, we have a really bullish situation going on right here. And the best part about this is I'm making this video pretty early. I like to catch the bottoms and really maximize my returns. Usually you would want to wait, the more conservative trader would wait for the breakout of the triangle and look for maybe gains up into this area. So at about 725, you're breaking out at 545, 547 and moving up to 725. It's still an excellent gain. But like I said, this is pretty crystal clear what's going on. You've got this nice rounded bottom bouncing off the trend line and moving right up. And what makes me believe that this is even more bullish is, as you can see, our MACD, we've got almost a confirmation. We've got a signal line crossover, but we've got our histogram bars, which are trending up, which is with a zero line crossover, which is typically confirmed with our full stochastic. However, that hasn't confirmed, but I'll use other confirmers like the volume, the candlesticks, and our wonderfully bullish ADX and RSI, which is really looking good. The green line here is our RSI 14, which gives us a lot of room to run. Usually you're looking for the 75 area somewhere up here as towards the end of the run. Moving quickly back down, I want to just point out our money flow index. As you can see, it's been nothing but selling off for the last 14 days. This orange line here is our this orange line is our MFI 7, which is basically shows us what's been trading, how the money flow in the stock in the last 7 days. So it's, a lot of money's been flowing into this rather than out. So the buys are definitely outnumbering the sells. Anyhow, like I said, if you're conservative, you want to look for a break right here of this downtrend line and hope to take off. Personally, I'm in this already, and our model portfolio at Trade Without Emotion is also in this. Looking for good returns. I'll definitely be looking to sell a little in this area. We get a solid break of this area, I'll definitely be holding for the 200 MA. We've got a good setup right here and a lot of potential to make some money. Anyhow, enjoy your day. Hope you liked the video.